We're on Baba Metzia, Perek Hey, Mishnah Gimel. Third Mishnah in the 5th chapter of Mesechet Baba Metzia. Mishnah continues to discuss different cases of Avak Ribit. So, what are they? Macharlo et hasadeh. So, a landowner sells the guy a field. Reuven sells Shimon a field. Okay? But Shimon pays half the money, $100,000. He pays him $50,000. Ve'amarlo, and he says to him, so Reuven says, listen, when you want to, you can pay me. I'm going to hold on to the field. Reuven is holding on to the field. And he says, when you want, pay me and come take the field. Asur. Okay? You're not allowed to do that. Because in essence, okay, the Gemara is going to say that there are ways for this to be asur and ways for it to be mutar. But in which case is it asur? The Bartunera says, Ukagon, in the case, Sha'amar lo mocher lelokeach, the seller says to the buyer, L'chimaited motar ha'ma'ot k'nei me'achshav. Yeah, the sale is from now. When you bring the rest of the money, then it will retroactively be sold from now. Okay? Lefikach asur la'asot. Okay? You can't do that. She'im yochal mocher peirot betoka. Because what happens? Meaning Reuven is saying, I'm Reuven. So I'm saying, listen, I'm going to sell you the field. I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to eat the peirot. I'm going to benefit from the field right now. So when Shimon brings me the money, Nimsa sadezu knuya lo miyam shemachar. So let's say he brings the money in a year. So it turns out that I was living in Shimon's field for a year. V'zeh ochel peirot bischar hamtanat me'otav. But the reason I'm allowed to eat the fruits of the field, I'm benefiting from the field. Let's say the field is worth, I don't know, $1,000 a year. So I benefit, or $5,000 a year. I get a $5,000 benefit from the fact that Shimon owes me money. Meaning that he owes me the rest of the money. It's sort of like a loan. Okay? The field is his, but I'm but I'm allowed to use the field until he pays me the rest. So the idea that I gave him the delay, schar hamtanat ma'otav, the idea that I'm benefiting from the fact that I'm allowing him to not pay me. That's in essence a loan, meaning you owe me $50,000, but for the benefit of you owing me money, I'm gonna get a benefit of the $5,000 that it's worth for me to live in that field. That's asur. Okay. Now, in addition, we say, forget it. Then let the lokeach benefit from the field. Let the lokeach. Instead of Reuven saying, I'll hold on to the field, Shimon says, I'll hold on to the field. Shema lo yavir motarma. What if Shimon doesn't bring the rest of the money? V'yachzir lo zeh ma shekibel. So Reuven says, okay, I'll give you back to 50,000, and I'll give you back to 50,000, and you'll get the, and I'll take the field back. Yimsa shelo yasadek knuya lo. So now so it means that it wasn't Shimon's field, because he didn't bring the money. Umaot harishonot kimilve be'alma hayu etzel hamocher. That means that Shimon paid me Reuven 50,000, okay? But he's paying me also, and for the benefit of that money, he's getting also the peirot of the field that he didn't earn. So that's not prohibited either. Because in this case, Reuven, I'm saying, listen, can I borrow, in theory, in the end, what I'm saying is, can I borrow $50,000? You're paying me $50,000. And for the benefit of that $50,000, you can have the fruits of the field for the year. So when I give him the $50,000 back, he just kept the fruits. So, and that's ribit. That's a kind of ribit. So you're not allowed to do that. The Mishnah continues. Hilveu al sadeh ve'amar lo. If he lent him money al hasadeh, meaning it's a loan. It's not a sale. So he says that the field is collateral. Ve'amar lo, and he says, im i'ata noteni mikan shalosh shanim harei shali, harei shalo. He says, listen, I'll lend you the 100,000. Okay, Reuven has a field. I have a field. Okay, and I need to borrow $100,000. And I say to Shimon, if I pay you in 3 years, so Shimon says, if you can't pay me back within 3 years, the field is mine. Okay, then the field is his. So let's say a person has a field and needs to borrow money and use the field as collateral. You can do that. That's what Baitos ben Zonim would do based on the advice of the Chachamim. What is the case? To go into Amar la Knime Achshav, he says, listen, the field will be mine from now, if I don't pay you. Meaning, Shimon says, yes, I get the field from now, if Reuven doesn't pay me back within 3 years. Okay, Delav asmachta lekinyan gamur. It's not an asmachta, if you don't pay, I'll get the field. Asmachta is asur, because the person doesn't think he won't bring the money back. She'almanat mecher gamur yichzik ba me'achshav, because he did it on the condition of a sale. What happened to the peirot? Ha-peirot yu munachim biyad shlish. In this case, the money, the fruit, the benefit, meaning they rented the field to a third party, and the money of the rent went into like escrow. So if who borrowed the field, whatever, if the guy borrowing the money pays it back, then he gets the peirot. The imlav, and if not, the malv gets the peirot. Why? The lender gets the peirot because in essence he bought the field. The field was his, and that's not ribit. That was permitted according to the Chachamim. Stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.